Super excited to bring this to you, and I want to let you know that we are starting a new series titled Mind Over Market. Now, why are we starting this series? Over time, I've been able to notice that the majority of videos we have on YouTube and other platforms is more about analysis and professional traders showcasing the things they've been able to acquire through Forex trading. Also, the next reason is that I've noticed that there are a good number of people who have taken trainings, yet they keep losing money. They've had the training, they've practiced, but yet they keep losing money. And we all know that, or if you ask them some critical questions, you'll get to understand that the problem is not that they don't have the training or they don't know what to do, but it is that they have issues with discipline, with their emotions, and with their psychology. So we've decided to start this series called Mind Over Market. And in this series, we're going to be explaining as many things as possible as relates to trading psychology and emotional management. So this is Mind Over Market series. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about the role of psychology in trading. Now, what's psychology? According to the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, psychology is a scientific study of the human mind and its functions, especially those affecting behavior in a given context. It's also the mental characteristics or attitude of a person or group. So psychology has everything to do with the way a person thinks and the way he responds to things based on how his mind is able to read these events or activities. Then, what is trading psychology? Trading psychology refers to the emotions, behaviors, and mental state that influence a trader's decision-making process. So, your emotions, behavior, and mental state and how it affects your trading decisions is called trading psychology. We know that there are a lot of issues as regarding to trading psychology. There are a whole lot of people that have had terrible experiences in trading simply because their emotions or their psychology was not right at that time. So psychology encompasses a wide range of emotions, including fear, greed, anxiety, and impatience. Robert Kiyosaki said in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, there are two emotions that determines a person's financial status: fear and greed. Now, how does this relate to trading? Your fear determines whether you take a trade, no matter the setup you see or not. Then your greed also can affect your behavior after taking a trade. It could make you take a trade with huge lot size. It could also make you, or your greed could also make you look at a trade that you've seen that the market structure has changed, yet you refuse to close it because you believe that it will turn in your favor. So this is greed in play. So your ability to control these emotions can determine your success or your failure or your financial status as a trader. Having said that, what are the importance of psychology? You know, we keep talking about psychology. How important is psychology? Because there are a whole lot of traders. In fact, before you start trading, you are made to be, at first, you're made to believe that if you're able to read charts, once you understand how to read charts, you understand fundamental analysis, then you're good to go. Only for you to start trading and you're now hearing a different thing, that you need to be able to control your emotions, you need to have your psychology right before you start trading. So how important is psychology? The importance of psychology cannot be overemphasized. A trader's mindset can be the difference between success and failure in the Forex market. A trader who is able to manage their emotions and maintain a disciplined approach to trading is more likely to be successful in the long term. So that's what we're saying, that your emotions, your psychology can determine how far you go. It can determine how long you stay in the market, how long you'll be trading in the market. There are people, research has proven that A good number of traders quit trading within their first year of getting involved in trading. That's because the psychology is a very strong aspect of it. Listen, you can take a complete training and you still fail in trading. That's a fact. I've seen that happen over and over again. The reason could be because after your training, you get charged up. You feel you now have all the necessary tools that it would take to start trading. And of course, training also has trading psychology as an aspect of it. But I tell you the truth, psychology cannot be taught merely from watching a couple of videos or reading a number of books. You have to experience it yourself. You need to go through a number of things in the market and you build yourself, then you tell yourself, okay, these are going to be my rules. This is how I feel the market affects me. This is how I feel my psychology is playing. Because psychology plays on different human beings or different individuals in different ways. There are things that Mr. A can handle, but Mr. B cannot. There are things Mr. B can handle, but Mr. A cannot. So there can't be a generic way to teach trading psychology. You must understand your personality and know how to make your trading fit with your kind of person. Make sure that your kind of person and your style of trading is not far-fetched. Let's make sure you're able to mix, you're able to bring these two together in order to successfully and comfortably have good and successful trades. So that's how important trading psychology could be. So how do we overcome psychological barriers? Because this is a serious aspect, this is a serious matter. Now, having understood how psychology could affect your trading, having understood that psychology could ruin your trading, could also make you a better trader. Now, how do you overcome psychological barrier? Number one, have a trading plan. What's a trading plan? In a layman's term, a trading plan is a set down rules that determines your behavior and how you're going to react or proact to the market. I take that again. A trading plan in a layman's term is a set down rules that's going to determine how you're going to react or proact to the market. So you need to have a trading plan as a trader. A trading plan should include entry and exit points, risk management strategies, and a clear set of rules for trading. So you need to have a trading plan. Number two, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, traders can develop a greater awareness of their emotions and learn to manage them more effectively. Now, mindfulness is your ability to stay in the moment. Traders are full of anxiety. You just place a trade, all of a sudden you've already started calculating how much you're likely to make. All of a sudden you start imagining what you're going to buy. You just bought a pro firm account, already you start imagining or envisioning the kind of house you're going to buy. You have to stay in the moment. All of this anxiety, these hopes, and all of these emotions puts you under pressure. It makes you go beyond your limits, in quote. It makes you take steps and make actions that you weren't supposed to. It makes you make decisions that you're not supposed to. So as a trader, you need to learn to stay in the moment. Trade gently, trade what the market presents, stay in the moment. Enjoy the now and flow with the market. There are times the market will give you good opportunities. There are times the market will not be fair with you. You need to be able to stay in the moment. So guys, we just launched a new Forex course, and it's a complete guide from beginners to advanced training. If you go through this course, I promise you, I can assure you that you'll be able to trade by yourself comfortably and profitably. It has over 30 videos. Let me scroll down for you to see. it has about 30 videos. You can see section 1. Okay, this section 1, and this section 2. You can see a good number of videos here. I think section 2 is quite a lot. Then we have section 3, 4, 5. In section 5 is where we have the ebooks. Let me open it. You can see that. You see the ebooks. Then you can also see my book Trading Without Tears. It's also there. So we have all of these in the Forex course, and like I said, it's a complete guide from beginners to advanced. The course is to be selling for $200, but because we're just launching, you can see the strikeout price. It is currently selling for $135, which is 100,000 naira. So for the first 200% that will take advantage of this offer, that will purchase the course now, you'll have the course for 100,000 naira, which is equivalent of $135. So click on the link in the description of this video and get started with your journey towards trading profitably. The third way to overcome psychological barrier is by getting engaged in some other activities. Now, this is very paramount. As traders, we get engrossed in the market. We get lost in our device. We get lost in trading, that we are not aware of things happening outside us. We lose contact with our loved ones, with our families. But this is not how it's supposed to be. You need to get engaged in some other activities. It will help you relax your mind. It will help you feel relief. It will help you get over the market, especially after you've had a long streak of losing trades or a long streak of winning trades. It doesn't matter. You just need to make out time, or in fact, you need to make it an habit to get involved with other activities. There are some traders who get involved in content creation, like myself, as a means to get involved in other activities, so that I don't spend all day looking at the chart, so that I don't spend all day trying to ensure that I get entries from the market. This needs to be avoided. You need to get engaged in other activities. Some traders go playing video games, some go sit out with friends, some watch movies. You need to get engaged with other activities. It's going to help you overcome psychological barriers. Number 4, have trades and time limits. Now, this is very important. As a trader, you should know what time of the day you should be trading. You don't trade 24/7 or 24 hours per day. No, you don't need to do that. You shouldn't do that. I've seen traders who trade within the day and stay awake at night to also trade. It doesn't make sense. You are ruining yourself. You are ruining your health. You need to stay healthy in order to trade well. So for that reason, have a trading time and have trade limits of trade, or the number of trade you look forward to taking within a day. You could tell yourself, I'm going to take 10 trades per day, and once you reach 10 trades, you are done. You should be done trading for the day. It doesn't matter whether you earn in profit. It doesn't matter whether you earn in loss. It doesn't matter whether after the 10th trade, you now see very great opportunity that you wouldn't want to let go. It doesn't matter any of those things. Be strict to these rules. You need to have a trading time, and you need to have number of trades that you're going to take per day. Don't allow anything make you default on these things. Once you are able to streamline your trading time and the number of trades, you will have peace of mind. Now, some people choose sessions they trade. So you could choose to trade the US sessions, European session, or the Asian session. Anyone that suits you best, you can trade. It could also be dependent on your time zone. But whatever session you're choosing to trade, ensure that you stick to that. Once you see entries outside that session, you should not be interested. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter how good looking, how perfect looking it could be, or the setup could be. You don't want to take that trade. Overlook it and wait till the next day. I used to tell people, opportunities doesn't finish in the market. So you need to have a trading time and a trade limit, the number of trades you're willing to take per day, and make sure you don't exceed that number and that time per day. And number 5, which I will choose to call the greatest of them all, is don't risk more than you're willing to lose. This is a big problem. I would have said it's a big problem for new traders, but that's not true. It's not only new traders that have this issue. Even experienced traders, once in a while, they get greedy and risk more than they are willing to lose in a trade. And if it goes against them, their whole life or a great amount of their finance is ruined. Listen, you don't have control over the market. You don't have control over the outcome of the market. All you have control over is how much you're likely to lose in a trade. You don't want to take this ability for granted. You have the ability to predetermine how much you're likely to lose in a trade before taking that trade. So why not take advantage of this? Take advantage of it. Make sure you set the right lot size and the right stop loss and allow the trade run. It is going to give you peace of mind. It's going to help you psychologically. It's going to help you be relaxed. You're not going to get into the position where you can't drop your phone. Listen, if you take a trade and your heart starts beating faster than normal or faster than regular, know that there's a problem. You want to close that trade and take the trade with a lot size that is equal to what you can handle, equal to what you can drop your phone and go sleep, not minding whatever may be the outcome of that trade. Now, there are some great lessons we learn when we have our psychology in check. I'll mention just 2, and you can mention more lessons you've learned having had your psychology in check. You can mention them in the comment section. So I said I'll mention 2. These are they. Number 1 is you discover the importance of discipline. Now, when you have your psychology in check and you start trading within a set rules and strategy, with time, you will see that you are making more progress. You will see that you are growing. You're growing as a person. You're also growing your account. So you will now see the importance of discipline. It's very important to be a disciplined trader. It's very important to be disciplined as an individual. There are several people that have gotten themselves stuck in one position in life for a long time. The reason is because they are not disciplined enough to take action. They are not disciplined enough to change their behavior, their character, their actions, their activities. They are not disciplined enough to change all of these things. But when you are able to insist on being within a confined region, talking about trading, maybe confining yourself to a certain trading plan or strategy, you will see that it has started working for you, and you're going to see the importance of being disciplined as a trader. Another lesson you learn when you have your emotions in check is that losses are inevitable. I repeat, losses are inevitable. If anybody has ever told you, if anybody has ever promised you 100% losing trade, you should know that that person either doesn't know what he's saying or is a fraudster or a scammer. The person doesn't have an idea of what he's saying. Losses are inevitable. You should understand this. You should come to this point. You should come in agreement with this fact that losses are inevitable. There's nothing wrong about having losses in trading. What is wrong is what happens after losses. How do you handle losses? So what matters is how you respond to losses. So you need to build emotional toughness, and you should be able to manage your emotions to the extent that losses doesn't affect you. Losses doesn't determine how you interact with people. I tell people that you should get to a point where the result of your trade doesn't determine how you interact with people before or after that. In conclusion, trading psychology is a crucial component of successful trading. By understanding the role of psychology in trading, traders can develop a more disciplined and rational approach to trading. By overcoming psychological barriers and developing resilience, traders can achieve their goals and become successful in the Forex market. Remember, trading is not just about technical and fundamental analysis, but also about developing a strong mindset. See you in the next episode.